I haven't been able to go outside in 9 days. That's how sick I've been. But I, I'm going to go outside. I hope I don't pass out. But I'm going to pick some plants that grow wild that I'm going to cook up. And I know when I do this, the nutrients from them, because I haven't been able to eat in 9 days, is going to help me a lot, especially the broth from the plants. And where most people think they're just weeds, they're they're edible plants. So I'm gonna get up, get out here, and yeah, I got my white shirt on. All my shirts are dirty because I've been sweating so much because I've been so sick. Get out here and just bear with me. I'm moving slow, but gotta set this phone down. I keep everything locked up because I'm paranoid that way. Oh, okay. Found my keys. Dang on. I apologize. I should have already done all this, but just can't think. My fever's down. It was 103. Now it's down to 101. So. And I do need to get out and get some sunlight. I really should take this shirt off just to get some sunlight. Because for some reason, when I feel bad, the sunlight seems to look. I've lost so much weight. My pants are falling off of me. Should have put a belt on. Get back, get back. Shut up. Like my dogs are mean as hell. Alright, I'm gonna come over here and pick a few things. Most people call weeds. And I'm gonna cook them and eat them. Let me turn this camera around. See, I got so much brain fog. Give me one. Oh crap. There we go. Okay. Alright, here's one plant right here. Pick some of these leaves. I'm mainly just going to drink the. Down here in the south, people call it broth, but down here in the south it's called pot liquor. I'm mainly doing this to drink the pot liquor off of it. So, but you got to be careful. If you eat the wrong plant, all plants are edible one time, but you eat the wrong plant, it'll be your last time. Especially if it's hemlock. But getting there right there is going to help me. Let me see. See, I'll show you. I'll show you. Got sweet potatoes growing here. Got some turmeric. And a little garden looking kind of sad. But see, like that plant, that's from the nightshade family. That's a toxic plant. You do not want to eat that. Look, man, I can't control the chat right now, so you want to be stupid, then be stupid. You worship devil, you do you. I don't care. You want to burn in hell, you go right ahead. I'm going to heaven. Alright. So we got some of them. Go over here and get something else. Now this plant right here is not one you can eat it if you're starving, but it's got texture issues, but I'm just wanting the nutritional value out of it. Just get a couple of leaves of that. Alright. Oh man, it's not even cold out here and I'm freezing, I'm so sick. But I know this is going to help. This one plant you saw me picking the leaves off first, this is how you identify that plant. It has that flower on it. And it's got these little sticky things on there that stick to your socks. Alright, let me go out here. I got some wild garlic growing. That seems to help me out. Man, that's a whole lot of food. I was upset when the dang storm blew that thing down. This is what it is. Alright. Okay, over here, looks like regular grass, but it's not. This is a wild garlic. I hate to pick too many tops off because that smells good. Because the tops is where the garlic grows, so I don't want to pick too much. Alright. But this is good. You know, this is not medical advice. I'm not a doctor. But this definitely makes me feel better. Alright. Man. First time I've even seen the sunlight in 9 days. I'm going to take this inside. I'm sorry I can't read the chat. I'm so sick. My vision is blurry. I have to really struggle to read it. Occasionally I can read it. But, you know. Oh, all these plants are edible. Every one of these plants are edible. It's just this particular plant here. It's got texture issues. It's just not pleasant to eat, but you can eat it before you starve to death. But all this stuff in here is edible. And, I mean, down here in Florida, if you know just that one plant, you'll never starve. And the thing about plants is you don't have to take something's life, you know, because, you know, when you eat meat, you literally got to kill something or somebody else does to eat it. I think if people had to kill their own meat, we would have more vegetarians. I'm not a vegetarian, I hunt, but I'm just saying. And you know what? Let me see. I'm gonna throw in one of these cactus just for the nutrition. I'll throw one of these in there too. And there's another one here. That's edible. Alright. I'm just trying to get some. Oh, see, these young and tender is always the better. I'm just trying to. I don't smoke marijuana. It makes me paranoid. So I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna prepare this stuff. If y'all want to hang in there and watch how I do it, you're more than welcome to. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm under attack by a bunch of small channels ganging up on me because I'm a Christian. Those guys don't like Christians for some reason. Just set this here. Again, here it comes. I gotta lock everything up. Let me go sit this down. Sit that down. Put it right there. Yeah, it ain't nobody coming in on me. You can believe that. Where'd that dang lock go? I'm so dang sick. I just can't keep track of nothing. What'd I do with the lock? Dang, I'm sick. I can't believe what I do. Did I put it in my pocket? I got another lock. Let me just go get the other lock. I don't know. Then my wife can't get in there. Daggone it. One of them days, y'all just hang in there. Like I said, I'm so sick. I know what I'll do. I'll use the lock on the bunker. Yeah, I need to pour some concrete in that one. I busted it up. Y'all just bear with me and I'll cook this stuff up. Show you how I do it. I gotta get this lock off here and put it on the gate because I don't know what the heck I did with the gate lock. I'm so sick. Where's my keys? I got too many keys, too many locks, too paranoid. Alright, come on. There it is. But I am desperate for the nutrition from this stuff. Alright, I'm gonna lock my gate back up. I had to use another lock. Just hang in there for a second, guys. Gals. You lock this gate up. See, the thing about having a fence and a locked gate is if your gate's locked and there's somebody inside your fence, to me, that's like somebody broke into my home. So if I catch somebody inside this fence when that gate's locked, somebody's gonna get hurt. Somebody's gonna get hurt bad. Might be me, but somebody's gonna get hurt. Get on in there, boy. I can't leave him out here. He's too mean. Even though I got that fence up. Oh, I gotta turn some lights on in there. Even though I got that fence up, my wife done went uptown 8 years without a refrigerator, and she finally got a refrigerator in here. Get in here. All right, good boy. Oh, yeah, it's a mess in here. I've been sick. Can't clean nothing. I'm so sick. I left my pot outside. Dang darn it. Oh. Okay. Sorry about that. Now, I promise you, this concoction right here, the nutrition out of this is going to make me feel so much better. Get in here, boy. Oh. All right. Let me see if I can get some more light going on. There we go. Okay. Let's see if I can set this thing up. And, so I got it on there. I'll go ahead and turn it on. I gotta put this on my stand here. Let me turn this thing around. That soup just ain't I can't hold that soup. I can't do that soup. Yeah, I know. I got on my wife's shirt, so I done sweated up all my shirt. I'm gonna put quite a bit of water in here because I need a broth from it. And turn it over here because I'm gonna get me some scissors out too. And I'm just gonna cut this stuff up. Now all this is edible. I'm gonna try to eat it, but the broth is really what I need from it. That wild garlic and the nutrition, because this particular plant here, the one I showed you with the flower, this has 7 times the nutrition as spinach. And there's no pesticides, no fertilizers, no weird science. You can trust it. This stuff from the grocery store, I'm sorry that I cannot monitor the chat, so if somebody's being nasty in there, I apologize for that. And cut this up too. Get some nutrition out of this, because my body's just telling me I need this. But it helps if I cut it up, because I fight professionally and I've had most of my teeth knocked out. I work as a bouncer. You know, some people say they want to see receipts. Well, here's receipts, bud. How many of you guys can live off the land without? I didn't grow any of this. God grew this, not me. And so I can literally just go anywhere in the southern hemisphere, any time of the year, and eat. Even without killing an animal. Which I do, hunt deer and hog and squirrel and anything, really. But gotta let this cook up. I'll show you what we got going on here. I'm gonna let that cook up. I'm gonna let it cook for a good little minute so I can get the nutrition up out of there. I gotta put some more water in there though. Because that broth is what I need. But, you know, I believe, sit down here. Okay. Just bear with me. Yeah, I tried to can of soup. I couldn't keep it down. I believe Big Pharma just wants us addicted to Big Pharma. I'm just too sick to be fighting right now. I couldn't fight my way out of a paper bag, but I will recover. Good morning. I'm trying to read this. Yeah, shirt is a shirt. Yeah. This is my wife's shirt. All mine. Look at that. That there is 3 days of shirts and rags wiping off sweat. They're all sweat. I even had to change the sheets because this is disgusting, sweaty, oily, sick. So, all right, let me put this thing down so I don't make y'all seasick. All right, so while that's over there cooking, look, I believe Big Pharma's trying to kill us. If they're not trying to kill us, they're trying to make us addicted. And those man-made medicines have so many side effects that it is beyond ridiculous. So, you see the commercials. If you watch TV, which I really don't that much, but if you watch TV, there's a few things I like to watch. But if you watch TV, you'll see the commercials, and then they're like, "Oh, this will help this," and then they name off like 100 things that could kill you from the side effects. I'm like, you got to be crazier than I am to take that crap. So I stay away from, and I just, if you look back a few videos ago, I do have post-traumatic stress disorder, but that medicine, it makes me lethargic. It does help, but it makes me lethargic, and I'm not taking it anymore. I'm not doing it. It's Big Pharma. I am now since the Big Pharma showed its true colors, and I'm just not doing it. I'm not taking no man-made nothing. I'll die first. So I'm just going to use plants to make me feel better. Yeah, those man-made medicines, I can read that. Get her done. Country. I'm having a hard time reading. Fun. Yeah, avoid the man-made medicines. Honestly, I always stick to the herbs. Yes, that's the way to go. Hey, Grim Destroyer. Thank you. And I'm trying to. Nature gave us everything we need. Okay, I feel you. They tried giving me a handful of pills for my PTSD and other stuff. Not for this guy. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it, because they literally, when they first started giving me medicine, my PTSD first popped up as anxiety. So at first they didn't realize that was PTSD. I was just having anxiety really bad. So they gave me Xanaxes. I didn't know those things were addictive or anything like that. I trusted the doctors. I didn't know. And I noticed, man, those things make me tired, and I just don't want to do nothing. So I stopped taking them after taking them for a couple of years. And when I stopped taking those things, man, the detox about killed me. So right then, I was like, I should have learned my lesson right then. I was like, Oh, thank you so much. Welcome to the MAG team. Get her done, country fan. Country fun. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Another thing, I want to thank everyone again. I want to thank everyone that helped me out to get my mom and my Vietnam veteran dad's headstone. everyone that donated to that, thank you so much. You know, this is where I live. I live in this little 8x10 shed. I'm 100% disabled, but I do work. I work as a bouncer. But the cost of living down here is ridiculous. I'll just show you a little look. It's starting to, oh crap, it's starting to brew up. But the longer I let it brew, the more nutrients it's going to put in that water. Yeah, thank you. I have pronunciation problems. I had a heat stroke in Afghanistan, and then we had an IED, and I got a little bit of brain trauma, but I'm good. Arastafarian. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for that donation. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. It really does. Because, you know, I was working full time, and my mom got cancer. So I was like, man, look, I got to take off work because my mom had a very aggressive cancer. So I had to take off work, and I took care of her. And she passed. And before she passed, my dad got diagnosed with cancer from the Agent Orange from Vietnam. He did 3 tours in Vietnam, and they did say your cancer is from the Agent Orange. He got a settlement and all. And I don't know what, he blew all the money, I reckon. But so then I had to take care of my dad. So I was like, man, you know, either I work or I take care of my dad. And nobody else was here that could pick my dad up. My dad's a very large man, so I had to take off work. So that really put me in the hole. But I'll be good, you know. As soon as I get, and then as soon as my dad passes, I get everything squared away, and I go to work. And what happens? I get sick. I mean, bad sick. That's the first time in 9 days I've been out that door. And this is a 6x10 shed. You know, it is maddening to be closed up in a 6x10 shed for 9 days. I'm in a small town. I'm having a hard time reading, I'm sorry. Probably half an hour drive northeast from the base. Awesome, awesome, brother. Yeah, we're talking about foraging. I foraged because I'm sick, so I need some nutrients. I tried eating this, but I couldn't keep it down. So I gotta get some nutrients in me or I'm gonna die. That's the first thing. I haven't eaten in 9 days, so I'm cooking this up. I foraged it, you know, if you want to rewatch the video, I foraged it. So I'm cooking these particular plants up, and I'm gonna boil it for a good little while to get the nutrients in the water, and I'm gonna drink that broth because I'll be able to keep that down. Yeah, I've been drinking water, and okay, one of them's wild garlic. The other one's called, I can't remember all these names. I know thousands of wild edibles. I just cannot remember their names, especially right now. I'm so sick. But I have a playlist. Awesome, awesome. Get Her Done said, I dig the survivalist outdoor stuff. My guy, awesome. I do too, man. That's my thing. So, as that's boiling up, you know, I'm just talking. But I know for a fact, because I've been sick before. I've never been this sick. But I know for a fact, when I drank that broth, and I'm going to try to eat some of them plants, it's all edible, but I'm trying to read your chat. Yeah, I can't remember the names. I just, like I said, I when I was in Afghanistan, we hit an IED, and I busted my head up. And I just got memory issues, but I'm good though. I'm okay. I'm okay. I got PTSD, but I'm still kicking. I lost half a bicep in that explosion. You see where it got cut off? I was the only one that didn't die in that vehicle. I told those guys, I was like, look, I had a bad feeling that day too. I was like, look, y'all go ahead and put your tourniquets around your legs near the door, whichever leg's facing the door, because that's usually what gets it in an IED is your leg. And scar, I don't know. I just don't scar that much, but look, if you look, it's hard to see on here, but there's the scar right there. It cut that bicep, because see, not trying to show off no muscles, but if you see this one, and you see this one, that's a whole bicep. That's a half a bicep. Weird thing about it though? Now that I have half a bicep, I can draw my arm back further, and it's actually faster. It's crazy. It's weird. The Lord works in mysterious ways. Yeah, I'm foreign for the nutrients because I am sick. And that's the way I'm going. Whew. Alright, I'll go ahead and turn that off and let it cool down a little bit. Be careful what kind of glass. Now, you need to be careful. Don't pour hot liquid. I'll just let it cool down a little bit there. And the plastic. Plastic is so bad, especially for a man. It lowers your testosterone. So, if you're a man, try not to drink a lot of bottled water and stuff because those plastics are bad for your testosterone. It lowers your testosterone. I was in a Humvee, man. I really don't remember any of it. We were riding, and I woke up in a helicopter, and I lost a lot of my memory. But I'm good though, That's why I can't remember the name of these plants. I used to know the names of them. I just can't remember. I learned how to do it. But it is what it is, Hey, Big Box Chevy. How you doing, brother? Wow, man. I'll be feeling rough. I'm trying to read the chat. It's blurry. I'm sick. I just want this stuff to cool down and get it in my body. I need a cup that can handle the heat. I don't like drinking out of plastic. Plastic is so bad for a man. Alright, well, I got them. See, now here's the finished product. See that broth and all. I should have let it cook longer, but I just did it quick for y'all. But I'm going to drink that as soon as it cools off. And I know it will make me feel better. Okay, Box Chevy Boy, I'm struggling to read this. I was in a bad accident myself and was airlifted. Definitely is a traumatic experience. Yes, it is. You just ride along, talking to your buddy, and you wake up in a helicopter. You're like, what? And hurting. And I couldn't hear. So they were trying to talk to me, but I couldn't hear anything. I guess the dang thing was so loud when it went off, It blew out my left eardrum. I just couldn't hear for a while, and now I can hear. Would you drink a cabbage milkshake? Yes, I would. There's nothing that I wouldn't do right now, that, as long as it's not ungodly, to make me feel better. That's just facts. But yeah, I got post-traumatic stress disorder, but I still, I'm back at work. Well, not right now. I went to work. I went back to work. Everybody was so happy to see me. I was so happy to be back at work. Had a purpose, and then I got sick. Pine needle tea. You know what? That's a good idea. I should go get some pine needles out there. That's that. I'm not thinking straight. I would have put some pine needles in there, but I plan on eating that. So I'm gonna make that, and I'm gonna try to eat it and drink it, and then I am gonna make some pine needle tea. That is an excellent idea. Excellent idea. So I just didn't think about it, or I would have got some pine needles, because pine needle tea is good stuff. Pine needle tea's got more vitamin C than a glass of orange juice. It does. So, man, I wish this stuff would cool off, because I'm thirsty, dehydrated. This right here, I've been drinking this. I haven't been able to keep nothing down, but I've been able to keep this down. It's old coconut water. So, come on, cool down. And of course, I got a cup made to keep things warm. Let me see. I'm losing so much weight, I'm scared to stand up. My pants are about to fall off of me. I'm just going to pour it in this dang old measuring cup. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pour it in the measuring cup, because that's all I got that's clean is this measuring cup. I'm going to drink this broth, and I'm going to try to eat that. See, and because I am low on electrolytes, I'm going to put a little bit of salt in there. And I always recommend using sea salt. Sea salt has 82 minerals in it, to where regular salt just don't have all the minerals like sea salt does. The sea salt, it's got way more minerals in it than regular table salt. So I'm going to put some of that in there, because I need the electrolytes from it. Because really, electrolytes is really just salt and sugar. I'm going to let that cool. And I'll be glad when it cools, and I'm going to drink it. But I really appreciate y'all. Please, hey, go. Yeah, I'm making me some feel better stuff. Okay, I went and picked some wild edibles. I boiled them up. Going to drink the broth off of them and try to eat some of them. I haven't been able to keep anything down. I tried to eat a can of soup this morning. Nope. Come right back up. But I'm able to keep fluids down now. So I need the nutrition out of those wild edibles that I just picked. So I boiled them up, made me some broth. Yeah, I really want to quit working as a bouncer. I do. I really do. It's just, I don't know what else to do. It's either that or go back to contracting. And if I go back to contracting, my wife is going to be really mad because, see, I already got PTSD really bad, but I can still function and I can still contract. But she's threatening divorce because she's like, look, she deals with my PTSD and she's like, look, your PTSD is already bad. And you start doing that again, it's just going to get worse. And I don't think so. But I guess I'm whooped. I love my wife, and she's smarter than me. My wife is definitely smarter than me. So, and every time I don't listen to her, I get in trouble. I always get myself in trouble. So, but I have no what it is. I painted myself in a corner. YouTube full time, I don't have no buoyant Q. I really don't have much of nothing right now, but uh that is a good idea. There, if I had some buoyant cubes, I'd dang sure try that too. Here's the thing. My body is like, for professional fighting and other things, my body's pretty tore up. But that's a good idea. Just until just this moment, and I saw that comment. Thank you for that comment there, Rum Buzz. Thank you for that, because I've only worked my entire life. I've only done security work in one form or another. I mean, you can go on my community and all, and you can see me bodyguarding Jeff Gordon. I've done a lot of bodyguard work, a lot of contract work. Uh, you know what? I think I'm just going to start going back into the private sector of bodyguarding. Maybe that's what I'm going to do. I just have a knack for security, and I painted myself in a corner. Growing up, I thought I was this tough guy and all, and I did security work, but so yeah, if yeah, I'll try it. I will try it, because I'm just tired of it. I've been working as a bouncer up there. I'm just tired of it. It's 12-hour shifts, which I'm cool with that, but I never get to spend time with my wife. I'm coming in the door, she's going out the door. She's going out the door, I'm coming in the door, because she works a regular job and I work security. But I'm trying to get out of that, though, because I'm tired of it. I'm tired. A bouncer really is just, a glorified babysitter that's got to fight grown men. Really. But that's what it is. I'm just a glorified babysitter. Oh, okay. Thank you, Rum. I'll check that out. I'll check that out. I really do like YouTube, though, and I seem to have a knack for it. But like I said, and I got a lot of injuries, so I gotta. It's weird. I can MMA fight, but in an MMA fight, it's 3 3-minute rounds or 5 5-minute rounds. And I can run, even though my knee is excruciatingly hurting. I still run every day. Well, I haven't ran since I've been sick, but normally I run 7 miles every morning and 7 miles every evening. But I've been so sick. I have. That's the first time I've been out of this door in 9 days. I just wish this stuff would cool down, man. I need it in my body bad, but it's still hot. But that's what I was wanting right there. I just need to cool down. But nature's the way to go. This man-made crap, big pharma, all the side effects to it and all. I'm not doing it. And not only that, you got to pay for that stuff. These plants, they just grow out there in the yard, wild. It's free. And me personally, this is not medical advice. I'm not a doctor. But I do believe this is way healthier. Hey, good morning, South Florida. Good morning. Yeah, I made me some, I gotta be careful how you say it because YouTube, but I made me something to make me feel better. I got these wild edibles. I went and picked them. I haven't been able to hold no food down in 9 days. That's the first time I've been out of this door in 9 days. And I boiled it up. And I'm trying to, I hope I can keep this down. That's good. That actually tastes really good. And I think that's going to be easier on my stomach because I'm used to eating that. I eat wild edibles pretty much. That's pretty much what I do is eat wild edibles and a wild hog here and there, or deer here and there, a squirrel or a rabbit, whatever I can get. But mostly just wild edibles because I don't have to chase it down. You know, I don't gotta take a life. But there is times I do harvest a deer. I mostly these feral hogs out here are a nuisance, man. I mean, they're just everywhere. So I'm actually doing the neighborhood a favor when I take them out. What I do when I kill one, I cook it because I got a bunch of trees out here. I just cook it straight up on the wood, and I wrap it in foil. I cut it up in portions, wrap it in foil. I eat as much as I can eat, and then I go hand the rest out to the homeless uptown. I don't judge nobody. I don't know their story. I don't know how they ended up that way. It's just a Christian thing to do. Yeah, wild hog is good if cooked right. Especially, I always try to get the females. 2 reasons. The the boars got a taste to them. They're still edible, but they got a taste to them if they get riled up. But the sows, and I try to get the sows, and the old boy right here, old boy right there, he catches them hogs. Oh, yeah, I got it right. He catches them hogs. He catches them, and then I finish them off with this right here. But or something, I'll get them with my bow. But oh boy loves catching them hogs, don't you, boy? You love catching them hogs. He earns his keep. But my dog got sick, and I took him to the vet, and he told me, he said, "What do you?" I thought I was doing good feeding him the hog meat. I'm like, he killed the hog. I might as well feed it to him. Pork is bad for a hog. It's bad. It's bad for a dog. It's bad for their pancreas. So you can't just feed a dog hog meat. Don't do that. It's bad for them. It's kind of like weird, kind of like chocolate or something. Oh, good boy. He's a good boy. I got him. He's the main hog dog. Then the other one backs him up. But this is the one that, he seems so gentle and kind, but you ought to see this dog when he's on a hog. Wow. Good morning, goat. Good morning. I'm waiting for this. I went out first day of 9 days, picked me some wild edibles. made me some broth, and I'm going to try. I haven't been able to keep anything down, but you know, if you rewatch the video, you'll see me picking it and everything. I'm going to try. I hope this stays down. I haven't been able to keep anything down. Sorry for eating in front of y'all, but I just want to prove to you that this is what I do. Oh, that's so nutritious. Like I said, and there's that one plant 7 times as nutrition as spinach. No fertilizers, no pesticides, no GMOs, no weird crap. Man, I wish this stuff would cool down. This is what I need. Oh, thank God. Thank you, dear Lord. I can just feel my body needing this. That's heaven. Yeah, that's the broth from that. And the broth is really what I wanted. I'm going to try to eat that, but the broth is what I want. Goat said, my eyes, I'm having, they're just blurry. I'm so sick. Well, eating natural food off the land is way better for us, and it's cheaper too. Yes. And I can't pronounce that, but someone put, I love broth. Yeah, this broth from that, I know for a fact it's going to make me feel better. And like I said, I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice, but I am actually educated. Okay, don't mistake my southern slang for ignorance. Okay, I am educated. It's just that I do have a little bit of brain trauma and had a heat stroke. Such is life, you know. I learned everything the hard way. That is straight up nature. Straight up nature picked out of the yard. And it actually tastes good. And this water around here, I live around these phosphate mines, is not good. So I filter it 4 times before I drink it. Oh Lord, have mercy. That's what I need. So, y'all seen what I did? I have a whole playlist on wild edibles. Yeah, I can't pronounce. I had a heat stroke, and since I had that heat stroke, I have pronunciation problems. Let's see. Let me try. Okay. Hey, Shannon Lee. I made. I went out. I picked some. First day of 9 days, I went outside and I picked these here wild edibles because I'm dying for nutrition. And I know it's rude to eat in front of people, but you know, I like to eat them just to show people that I really do live this way. But this broth I made from it is what I need the most. And I put a little sea salt in there because table salt, not so good for you. Sea salt got 82 minerals in it that your body needs. And next I am going to make some pine needle tea. But I can't eat the pine needles, so I didn't put them in there. But that's wild garlic and just a lot of different plants mixed together. It's okay. You can rewatch the video. What kind is it? See, I can't remember the names of them all. But if you go to my playlist, I'm very good about showing you how to identify them, because this comes with a very strong warning. A lot of plants you can eat, and a lot of plants you eat, and you're going to have a bad day, or not a day at all. So all plants are edible one time. But yeah, I got a playlist on the channel of wild edibles, and it shows me picking a lot of them and cooking them, eating them, and just showing how I do it. But that wild garlic, that broth from that wild garlic I need that bad. And that sea salt ain't gonna hurt. Give me another bite. I've been able to hold this down so far. I just want to chew it up good in case it comes back up. Okay. Yeah, Himalayan salt. Himalayan salt. I have both. I have Himalayan salt and sea salt. So, sea salt. And they just got way more minerals in it than regular table salt does. It's just so much more better for you. Yeah. Down here in Florida, it'll be cold for maybe 3 days. We don't have a true winter down here. Yeah, I do. I like them sea salt potato chips, but you know what? I'll put out a little financial advice. If you look at the weight of the potato chips, how much they weigh, and how much they cost, you could buy a steak for that same price. So, if I want tater chips, I just go out and pick sweet potatoes and make my own, and just put sea salt on them. Yeah, they're a bag. They're a bag of air. They are. They're a big bag of air. I don't know why they do that. I guess they do that to trick you. You know, it looks like a big old bag, and you open it, and there's just a little bit of chips in there. Okay, Goat said, my rule of thumb when it comes to wild edibles is to try to avoid edibles that have the twin that can put a hurt on you. Yeah, you really got to know your wild edibles now. But the ones that I show, they don't really have lookalikes. I do that on purpose, because I could show a whole lot more, but like mushrooms, nope, I'm not showing nobody no mushrooms, because even the professionals get that wrong a lot. So do I eat wild mushrooms? Occasionally, but you got to be really careful with that. I'm looking for food. I don't have my shelter. I'm poor and homeless. In Jesus' name, amen. Well, look, if you live down in the South, go to my playlist of wild edibles, and there is food everywhere. And if you can afford it, get you a pellet rifle, shoot you some squirrel, rabbits. That's what I do. And you can cane pole fish without a fishing license, and you can go fishing. Okay, Rastafarian. I hope I got that right. You seem pretty awesome. God bless you. Soon I have some income. I'm going to support your channel. I'm looking for food right now. I'm so sorry. It's okay. It's okay. That's a beautiful thing about YouTube, is if you don't have money, you can still watch it and learn, you know. And if if you feel like donating, then donate. If you don't, you don't. I didn't put the super chat button there. I started this channel out to help Vietnam veterans. And, any money that I made from it. And it is, and then my mom died, and my dad's a Vietnam veteran. He died, and people donated. And eventually I got up enough to get on my headstone. Because my mom, I would have had them cremated, but my mom, she did not want to get cremated. She was like, no, no. And I'm a mama's boy. So when my mom was on her deathbed, she specifically told me how she wanted her headstone and everything. And I went down to and I hated doing it because I'm against it. But I did it anyhow. You can make $700 a month. I hate doing it. I don't trust it. But I went down and did that plasma thing where you sell your plasma. And I did that. And I got donations on YouTube. And I finally got up enough money to get my mom's headstone. And at the same time, I went ahead and got my dad's headstone. And because my dad just recently, my mom passed, then my dad passed. And I'm not going to lie, I cry like a little schoolgirl. If I start crying, please forgive me. But I cry like a little schoolgirl. Thank you, Shannon Lee. Thank you for that. I got a lot of channels hating on me, but I don't get it. They can't tell me that they don't do money. They don't do YouTube to try to make a little extra, So, and I need it. So it is what it is. But I appreciate, just like I said, if you ain't got no money, you can watch it for free. If you let the commercials play, I get like a little bit from that. And like you can go to my channel and hit a playlist and just throw your phone down and let it play. That gets me more views, and the commercials play, and it makes me a little more money. So that's another way y'all could help me out. Stupid thing. Here we go. See, I keep getting hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold. I can't figure out, am I hot, am I cold, am I hot, am I cold? I'm trying to say it's Cardi. I feel you, brother, on that. But one thing I know for sure is we all gonna go one day. Absolutely. Life is unaffordable. This thing, Bidenomics, is not working. And in Florida, everything costs so much, it is ridiculous. Yeah, that's one appointment none of us will miss. You got that right. I'm already, this stuff, I don't know if it's psychological or what, but dang, I'm already feeling a little bit better. I want to go visit my mom's headstone, but, go visit my mother and my father, my dad, God's my father, but I don't know if it's psychological or physical, but it's starting to make me feel better already. I think it's because my body's just been starving for nutrients. I don't know how to do that, bud. Look, like I said, if you're hungry, go fly your sign, man. There's nothing wrong. You know, when you see someone standing on the side of the road holding a sign saying hungry, you don't know their story. You don't know their story. So try not to judge them, That's why when I kill these wild hogs, any extra meat I have, I just take it up and I hand it out to them. I don't know their story. And, a lot of those guys are veterans, by the way. So, like I said, you never know someone's story. Some people, it's not what they do with the money. When you give out the kindness of your heart, you get blessings from that. What they do with the money, that's between them and God. So, that's the way I look at it. Now, I really don't hand out money, a whole lot, because I just don't have it. But I do hand out a lot of hog meat because we are overrun with feral hogs out here. And the old boy right here, he enjoys a good hunt. The old boy right here, he enjoys a good hunt. And I leash hunt him. There's so many hogs out here that I can leave him on a leash. I won't turn him loose on a hog that's too big that'll hurt him. Imagine if we took mathematic out of equation, life would be more prosperous for everyone. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. I'm not a racist. We're all human beings. There's only one race, the human race. And that's just facts. We all bleed red. Yeah, that is a great, I thought about that. LOMA, we need sleeper pods in mass production going for $300 or $400 that can situate outdoor elements. That would help a lot of the homeless people. That really would. We're sending all this money to Ukraine. All that money we sent to Ukraine. Now, just imagine it's just 10% of that money if we would have used it to help the homeless and house the homeless. I'm still looking a little rough, but I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I believe so. That, I don't know if it's psychological or but just drinking that broth is making me feel better. Okay, he said, I'm permanently homeless. I was homeless too. And I found me a job. Now, this is a good way to do it. This is one way to do it if you're homeless. This will help you out a lot. If you can find somebody that'll let you put one of these buy here, pay here sheds on their property. I'm having a hard time breathing, man. I might have the COVID. I don't know. But you put one of these. I paid $150 a month for the shed and paid it off in 2 years. I've been living here 8 years. So, I mean, you could afford that working at Burger King. But I do understand that some people There are some people that cannot hold a job. There's people that's got mental illnesses and serious problems that they just can't hold a job. I understand that. I know that. I know that for a fact. Whew. Still feeling rough. I've been trying. Usually I go for a long time. People that normally watches this channel, I go for a long time, but an hour is pushing it right now. So I'm about to clock out of here. I just want to show y'all that you can pick stuff, just grows wild, and not starve to death. And I know this is more healthier for you than anything you're going to buy in the store. Because there's no fertilizers, no pesticides, no nothing. And it's just better for you. So I'm going to have to lay back down. That's the first time I've been outside in 9 days. I've been in this 8x10 shed. So thank you so much. Thank you for your donation. I really appreciate that so much. See, All American Prepper. Stay ready. Stay dangerous. Stay humble. And thank you. Thank you. King of. I just have pronunciation problems. I apologize, but thank you. Thank you, Goat. So I'm gonna get off here and lay back down because that right there. That's all I got. That's all I got. I just got nothing else to give right now. Hopefully this stuff will start working in here pretty soon. So stay ready, stay dangerous, keep your head on a swivel. Human trafficking is real. Y'all ladies be careful. Carry a knife. I have a whole playlist of how to defend yourself with a knife. God bless you all and have a blessed day. Thank you. And please subscribe to the channel.